Self-improvement is bullshit. That's what I thought. I did so many things to get rid of my insecurities, self-doubts, but in vain. I still felt those negative emotions plaguing my mind. Therefore I almost gave up. But then something popped up into my mind again. Some thoughts I had before self-improvement. The advice was to reprogram yourself. So I started to reprogram myself again, actively. The struggle was that I didn't love myself enough, that I had those thoughts like I am not good enough. Still, I almost gave up self-improvement because I did lots of things to improve myself. And then I want to give you the immediate solution to that, and that is believing in yourself, believing in the words you say to yourself. Speak to yourself as if you are speaking to your best friend. Would you down talk yourself or up talk yourself? Would you give yourself encouraging words, loving words, or bad words, insulting words? Be honest to yourself, be radically honest to yourself, tell the truth. If you made a mistake, then admit that mistake to yourself. It hurts, your ego hurts, but afterwards you will be very glad you were honest to yourself. And then I thought like, well, how could I solve this? How could I solve this negative self-talk? Except bettering my sleep, which I'm still dealing with sometimes. My sleep is not that good sometimes, but aside from that, how can I reprogram myself again? Because if I don't program myself, life will program me. And that's not the best programming most of the time. So I thought like, well, what's the problem? And then I thought like, I know it. I blame external circumstances. When I started self-improvement, I learned that mindset is everything. But when you go on in your self-improvement journey, you read a lot about many things, about the vagus nerve, about your hormones, about other philosophies, and then you lose track a bit, and then you are not that clear-minded anymore because you have information overload. And how to solve that is go back to the basics. What you can solve is your own mindset. What's in your control is your own mindset. So I can change my mind again. And how can I do that? By doing affirmations again, but then feeling them and repeating them. Your subconscious mind reacts to repeating messages. I started to record my own affirmations again, and this time I recorded them with a lot of loving and encouraging words and repeating a few affirmations. I think 5 affirmations totally, many times. And I listen to them before I go to bed. During the day I listen to them many times. And when you repeat that, you stay consistent to it, you are disciplined, then you are going to believe in them. Do you know the fire-wire theory in neuroscience? That's when neurons fire, they wire together like a path. When you repeat a certain narrative inside of your mind, those neurons will fire and wire together to get certain neural paths inside of your brain. It also helps as visualizations, to visualize the best version of yourself. Who do you want to be? In the present moment, you are the person you are now. That what is. And you are that what is going to be. And you can reprogram what is going to be in the now. And you have total control over it. Maybe not total control, because mindset is not everything. Believe in that you have a lot of control over your mindset and that you can change that for the better. And your future self would be very grateful you reprogrammed yourself in the past. So do affirmations, visualizations, and take action, because without taking action then it works a bit. Like affirmations and visualizations are tools you can use, but it's not everything. Taking action is the only thing you can do. Alright, I'm now editing the video and I forgot to mention the assignment. And you have to take action if you want to really change yourself and not just mentally masturbate with self-improvement content. So this is a real call to action. Take a pen and paper and write down 5 to 10 affirmations which are most applicable momently in your life. Like if you want to practice more self-love, write down 5 to 10 affirmations with which you can practice self-love, and really do this. If you just watch this video and then you continue watching another video and eventually you forgot everything you watched, then you're just consuming, mentally masturbating with no purpose. It's just wasting time. So really do this. Don't be don't be stupid, and continue watching the video if you have done this. Going out of your comfort zone, do something every day which is out of your comfort zone. And when you feel good about it, you feel like, well, I grow 1% by doing this, then you get the Pareto principle. You do 20% of the work and you get 80% of the results. So when I approach a stranger and talk to a stranger, so I get out of my comfort zone, then I feel good about myself, and that goes into a positive snowball effect. Then I want to improve myself more and more and more. Side note, then you can get too bit enthusiastic and then you fall into the self-improvement trap. Watch my previous video. If you are in your 20s, build yourself. Now you have the time to build yourself. And what do I mean by build yourself? Building character, becoming the best version of yourself, taking responsibility. Take responsibility over your life. If you do not take ownership over your life, then life will take ownership over you. Master your emotions, and I have to be honest to myself, I sometimes get a bit too angry or irritated. Sometimes I'm not mastering my emotions enough, but I'm working on it. I make progress in it. But master your emotions as best as you can, so your emotions will not take control over you. When you still do all those things and you don't feel better about yourself, then the only way to change yourself is to believe you can change yourself. Believe in yourself, that you can change your future self. Now. You have no other option to change yourself. You have no other option to improve yourself. Take own responsibility. You can do that. You can change your mind. It won't be easy, but you can do it. You are capable of doing it. Believe in it. You have one shot. You have one life. And the only thing you can do is to make the best of it. To say, when you lie in your deathbed, you can say to yourself, I did my best. I did everything I could to be a good person, to do good to this world, to be the best version of myself. And this is a journey. And this journey has ups and downs. So expect that it won't be easy, it won't go linear, won't go exponential, maybe in some periods. Like Jordan Peterson said, without chaos, no order. Without order, no chaos. Yin and yang. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, leave a like. Would appreciate that very much, because I don't mention that very often in my videos, to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like it, of course. Goodbye.